You like my waves?
What a way to open up on the podcast, everybody. Welcome to the simple kind of Oasis.
Oh, what the hell happened?
You're on a
Stop
shit.
playing Roblox and let's talk about stuff, bro.
We're talking about things, dude.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
hopefully this one gets fucking saved and not corrupted.
That's pretty god, it doesn't. Holy crap.
Dude, it was so sad. We had such an emotional moment. We talked about shitty YouTubers. We talked about Apex Legends. We talked about Mr. Beast, and we talked about maple syrup, bro.
Yeah, dude,
That
maple
was
syrup.
pretty, fire.
Let's restart on that topic. We all agreed that maple syrup is a sauce or a dressing. Either or. Right?
And those who say that the condiment should be slaughtered.
Yeah.
Like, the witches from that trial.
Yeah. Okay, we could say that. Tell Marvin to join us. Oh, right. Okay, I'm your host. Did I already say welcome to the Oasis? Welcome back, everybody, to the Oasis podcast. I'm your host, Sam. I'm joined today by the two Matthews, Suarez.
What's up?
And Perez, who is currently playing
wait,
Roblox.
Wait. There we go. Okay. Gotta open up everything.
All right, guys. What's good?
So my pick has developed the novel coronavirus going around. As you
Can we all put an F in chat for this fucking pig? Literally a pig.
F, bro. Sadly. Marvin said K.
I'm stuck. Go. Okay.
Marvin will be hopping on. So let's just talk for now. What's
Okay.
up? What's poppin'? What's the topic?
Do you guys like pina coladas?
I do
Yes,
like
without
pina
the alcohol.
coladas. I think
I've
out of
never had a
every
pina
single-
colada with alcohol. I always
tastes
have
like-
virgin pina colada.
I've
It
only
tastes
had a
better
version.
without the alcohol, for real.
Yeah, on jaw, dude.
On
Like,
jaw.
I actually really like pina coladas. Like, they're dangerous because whenever I go out to the beach, my dad and I will always order like their entire supply of just pina coladas.
Nah, dude.
love 'em.
I went to the Dominican Republic. and
Isn't
went to,
that what
this
the
resort-
only thing that they have to drink is pina coladas?
Pretty much.
And
They'll
coffee.
have
And coffee.
coconuts and-
Don't forget about
no.
coffee.
All I have is fucking coconuts and pineapples. So basically, I went to this resort and all the food was included. It was like a buffet, and you can order as many drinks as you wanted and stuff. There was alcohol and whatnot. And every time my mom would go get a drink or something, I'd be like, "Mom, get me pina colada." And she's like, "Okay." And
Okay.
she'd bring me pina coladas, a tall ass fucking glass, and I'd finish it in under a minute.
You ever
And
get
then I
brain
just
freezes from it?
Then I would from how fast and how good they were. Not how fast I drank it, and they were so good. I just couldn't stop.
Because they're really good.
They are.
They're so
They
good.
are. They have that fruity, tangy flavor with that milky, creamy stuff. That literally sounded like cum, but still.
But I love pina coladas, dude. Oh my god, dude, I love pina colada, dude. You know that one song? If you like pina colada, inside of the rain.
Damn. We should
all be on that
on
topic.
America's Got. That's what we need to do. We need to stay.
All right.
America's Got Talent.
Have you ever been
Sign
to
us.
Benihana or Samurai?
Actually, I went to Samurai only once in my life. And the guy proposed on stage. I was like, well, fuck.
Okay, well we're gonna all have a little field trip to Samurai because that place is amazing.
I don't really like
But
sushi.
I was getting. Well, no, it's not just
Yeah,
sushi that they have. It's you don't have to order sushi. Like most of their menu is, I don't think it's sushi. Usually when I go, I don't order it. But they have one thing in particular on that menu that I love the most, and it's like a strawberry pina colada. It is so good.
Oh.
Get back on topic.
Okay, yeah,
I
strawberry
started a
pina colada
new
is
series, dude. I started a new series.
Oh, what is it?
You guys haven't
Mythos
seen it,
Pathos
huh?
Logos thing?
Huh?
Mythos Pathos Logos thing?
Yeah. It's called Tropic Topics. Cause
Dude, I literally got a notification at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, Sam has posted video. And I'm
at
like,
6
"Bro."
a.m. I didn't post any
Like,
video at 6 a.m.
No, I didn't know, but I didn't look at the notification until that time.
Oh.
Oh.
Like,
Also,
okay.
sometimes for whatever reason, even if you have notifications on, it'll notify you really late. That might just be me, but that's what would happen to me. Is
No,
like,
that
it
would happen.
Yeah, it notifies me 2 hours after someone posts, and I don't know why it does. It's weird.
Okay, so I got it at 6. Not even. I woke up at 5:15 and I saw it, and I'm like, yo, bet.
Did you like it at
Sorry.
least?
I liked it. I really liked it because
Like
the
personal
thing is,
enjoyment.
I was in class like a couple like before winter break. We were learning about Ethos Pathos logos.
Yeah.
And we made our like our own commercials, and I was Shaquille O'Neal, and yeah,
So you're doing
I
ethos.
played. I played. Yeah, I played Shaquille O'Neal. We used Ethos and what was it? What was Pathos again?
Pathos was to evoke emotion.
Yeah, we used Pathos and Ethos. And sorry, I'm sipping apple juice.
It's okay, dude.
And our teacher, Mr. He's a really nice teacher.
Well, I gotta
Dude.
cut his name out.
Okay, Mr. Blank is a really nice teacher.
No, you can't go back anymore, Suarez.
You
Well,
piece of shit!
You can eat my nut.
Suarez, what have you done? You killed us all.
But he's a really nice teacher, and he was teaching us about it. The thing is, he was looking for a video to teach us, and there weren't really any good videos. And then, like right now, like what was it, like 2 days ago, a day ago, I watched that. I'm like, yo, this is actually pretty good. And I was like this close to showing it to my teacher, and be like, yo, show this to your class next year. This is like really good stuff, and it's really explained thoroughly, and it's not that long. It's like 4 minutes long.
It's 4 minutes long, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to, because, okay, main reason why is because I talked about this in, like, back in, like, 2018, where I said on my Apex thing, I said, so my channel, I don't really have any ideas for it, but I'm in journalism, and I love to just put in journalistic articles because I haven't seen anybody do a journalistic podcast and post it onto YouTube. The only podcasts you really see on YouTube are those, like, Misfits, Cold Ones, and Joe Rogan, and other podcasts as well. Not to say, like, the other ones are bad, it's just those are the three I can name off the top of my head. I think everybody who watches them just enjoys watching them to just watch. They don't teach you anything, right? And that's not to, like, say that they're bad. I think that they're really good because I fucking watch all of them, except Joe Rogan. I haven't seen Joe Rogan's yet, but I know it's really good from all the reviews. But nobody's done a journalistic podcast, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna upload like small clips of me just talking shit. By shit, I mean
shit or talking
literature.
You're like the good Leafy.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so the main thing, I think my first one was on World War III, and I didn't have too many sources backing me up, and the whole reason why is because there was literally no sources reporting onto it, because nobody really cared. Right?
It was just a meme.
Yeah, it was just a meme. It was just a whole meme. And I hated it because people at my school were actually genuinely worried. I remember seeing one of the seniors going up to the teacher, and he told him, like, I'm actually scared because I'm not going to go into everything, but he said that he was genuinely, like, terrified of the war. I was like, no, dude, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to be a war. At least it's not going to be a world war, which is what everyone's hyping it up to be. So I was just like, you don't need to worry about that. It's not going to be a world war. And he was like, but like
literally
Instagram...
what it is the same thing that happened, like not the war on drugs, the war on terrorism, like how they just sent like troops to, like, what was it, Iraq or Iran?
Yeah, Iraq.
That's what I think. I'm not saying that it's what I think it might or is gonna be.
It's always like whenever there's any conflicts like this or anything or high tensions, it brings up concern, and it's good to be concerned about that because that's a horrible.
It is a horrible thing
that's going on.
Yeah.
But I don't think it just be hyped up to be like, oh my god, come all out nuclear warfare, we're all gonna die. It's Metro all over again or something like that.
And that's what people are hyping it up to be, though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what I say in my podcast. I'm like, everyone is over exaggerating it. It's not gonna be a world war. If anything, if there was a war, and I say this on the podcast, my exact words were, I think it'd just be called the American-Iranian War, or the Iranian-American War, because it's just these two countries fighting. It's not any other country. Other countries, though, I looked it up before I uploaded it, just to make sure that my facts are straight. The only thing I could find was other countries are actually arming themselves, just in case, like, America or Iran wants to bring in the other ones to, like, help. And they never specified, like, which ones that are going to be siding with which country, but I saw that Britain was arming itself. China was already armed from beginning, from last year.
Yeah, it's right to be concerned like that, but when I guess the point where I would be where I would start getting worried about, a world war is when you have a situation where, like, one side attacks and then you start seeing all these alliances form, like, hey, you attacked him, now we're gonna attack you, he's their buddy. And then, and then that causes a chain of events, and then that's how basically
War
how the
started,
war
yeah.
started.
That's how World
I'm
War One started.
literally stupid as fuck because I was about to say, yeah, all these alliances like NAFTA, and then I fucking realized, wait, NAFTA is the North American Free Trade Association.
You're
What the fuck does that have to do with war?
Did it get the name changed recently to NAFTA, or is it
No,
changed from
I think
NAFTA?
I think it's always been NAFTA.
Because I remember they were changing it to something that I forgot what it was. They were
The point
they
is,
were just slightly changing the name. It's the same thing, but they're just changing the name.
I think the alliance that I was thinking was NATO.
Yeah. NATO is North Atlantic something.
Trade
Treaty.
Oscars.
Treaty.
It's either treaty or
something.
trade. It's not gonna be trade because it's
No, it's treaty or something. And it was literally just a whole organization to keep away the Russians.
I want to know. You know how there's like rules to war, like how you can't use biochemical weapons and you can't.
You can't destroy
people
trees.
don't follow that stuff anymore.
Really? I was
No.
gonna say, what would happen if people don't follow it? Like
There are certain rules
That's what
they
happens
follow.
in those countries in the Middle East. Well, that's why it's so dangerous fighting out there. People don't follow rules of engagement. Chemical warfare.
You know, one of the rules of engagement are to not attack unless wartime is like officially started. Like there's breaks in between each war. There's supposed to be breaks in between each war. But then people, what they would do is that now they just, whenever they seen them, engage.
Yeah, there's literally like no more.
America was like that.
You'll be like taking a break. You'll be sitting like at a table and you just get shot. You're like, what the fuck, man? I'm taking a tea break.
Damn, bro! Damn, bro!
I'm pretty sure there's even like a movie about it.
There is.
I think one of the rules of engagement or something like that was that you're not supposed to fire upon medics.
Hacksaw Bridge.
But if
that's the movie. Hacksaw Bridge. That's the movie.
Yeah. But like
only if they don't have guns. If they don't have a gun on them, you are not allowed to shoot it.
A medic can retaliate, but as soon as he draws his weapon, he is no longer considered a medic because it goes against
medical oath.
Because you're taking a life.
Fucking Doc Mains be like, I don't care about the medical oath.
Hey, okay,
I follow my ways.
I'm talking about the medical oath. I'm talking about the movie, and then Siri for some reason goes, and I see, hey Siri, you're taking a life, and then Siri's like, I don't think that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah, you got a new phone. Carolina told me.
Siri seems a little fucking die.
Look, dude.
I'm sorry.
We got the same one, bro.
Oh man, I have the 11. You have the 11 as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's besides the point.
I'm really loving it, but it's getting used to it.
You're getting used to it, yeah. It took me a while to get used to it too, and I had a fucking iPhone. But still, I think everyone's hyping it. I said this in the thing too. I said that I think everyone's hyping this up because either A, they want more likes, B, they think it's funny, or C, people are actually genuinely worried and they're trying to get these countries like more prepared than they should be. And I think I told you guys I follow this code.
We're pretty prepared. We have like a couple. I'm not even saying. We have a lot of fucking nukes. We have a lot of literal power to destroy our own world.
We do.
Not our country, not our continent, not 3 to 4 continents. The whole motherfucking world.
The problem is that there's, even though we do have that, you got to realize there's a lot of people who are not gonna stand. And also, you have to worry about the alliances that would be formed. So even if we did attack a country like that, they have a lot of oil, and there's a lot of economic gain. So people are gonna form alliances purely for the economic gain.
God damn it! It's Fallout all over again.
Yeah, it gets a little complicated there, but yeah.
Everyone, go look at Fallout backstory. It'll explain what we're talking about.
we're basically talking about Fallout right now. Please understand that.
Our sponsors put the Fallout lore. It's not that hard to understand.
Oh my gosh, dude! Why is everybody complaining about Fallout lore, dude? It's not that big of a deal, dude. It's just that you have to learn about 75 years into the future and into the past. If you don't know both of those timelines, you're fucked, and you don't know what you're doing.
If you don't know about 75 years,
if there's no oil, then you die. Basically, I'm fine with nuclear warfare and apocalypse as long as I have a Pit-Boy.
Oh my fucking god!
I was
about
gonna say.
You had it too. You had it too.
I'm fine with nuclear warfare.
Just out of context. Just out of context. Just straight up. I'm fine with nuclear warfare. Quote him. Quote him.
We need to do that. We need to just go through our videos and just make a whole compilation of just out of context things.
Just straight up.
Those are like
I
the
believe
funny
in nuclear warfare.
Like, guys, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm perfectly fine with nuclear warfare.
I don't give a damn that my country's about to blow up this third world one. Come on.
As long as I got me a pit boy, new radiation, my organs being deformed.
Nah, bro.
Blood,
Pit boy.
The
Pit
terrible
boy?
mutants in the wasteland. Nah. I got a cool watch. That's all that matters.
You got a cool watch.
My watch is flexing, bro. Let's go. This is icy. This is what they call icy.
What does your Rolex have that my Pit Boy doesn't?
Excellent question.
Oh
I'm just gonna clip that shit. I'm just gonna clip it. Whenever we're on like Instagram group chat, and it's just like, dude, I don't want to fight anybody. It's just I said that I believe in nuclear warfare.
Oh my god.
You know how Silva, I'm not gonna say what he does completely, but you know how like we'll say one thing or someone will take our thing and then he'll screenshot it and crop it so that way nobody understands the context.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it would become too. It would come to.
Let's do it, bro.
Fuck yeah,
that'd be hilarious. Holy crap.
Right.
Buckingham Palace.
Let's move on.
Okay. Guys,
Oh man.
maple syrup, kind of yummy.
That's it.
I'm saying it loud and proud, boys. Saying it loud and proud.
Damn.
I know there's a difference between, because I don't know why, but I went to my friend's house and I ate pancakes because I made them for him. It was like a breakfast, and I just made him pancakes.
What's so weird about that?
No, that's not that. So he had multiple types of syrups, and I look at one of them. One of them was normal Aunt Jemima's maple syrup. We all
Ain't Jemima, ain't your mama, ain't your daddy. Fuck this bitch. I really don't give a fuck.
My god.
Okay, you guys know Aunt Jemima, the little black lady on the. It's more like
hold on, sir. She's not black. She has syrup in it.
It's like a thick maple syrup. But then he handed me this other maple syrup that looked like real maple syrup. It was like in a little glass jar and everything.
Canadian maple syrup?
I don't know. The thing is, it spilled out of the thing.
Oh my god!
It was a waterfall, and I tasted it, and it had like a bitter aftertaste. I'm like, I don't know, is this maple syrup or not? Because like I remember reading there was like a difference on the label. I don't know if it was either maple syrup or like some other random stuff, but I don't know what that was. It was weird.
Crunch. Are you eating ice?
Yeah.
I love ice. Oh my gosh, dude.
Ice, baby.
Bro, I don't know who.
All right,
this guy
stop.
Is. I just jumped
collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something.
Guys, where is he taking me?
A harpoon day and night. Well, stop. No, I don't.
That's why I'm so scared.
And I don't. To the extreme, I walk my vandal. Light the stage like a chump, like a candle. Dance.
Really scared.
This is another one. This is another clip right there. Just him crying, saying he's scared while Suarez is just singing "Ice Ice Baby."
Oh,
we have two clips right there, back to back, 5 minutes apart.
All right, you guys want to hear my squeaky chair?
Yeah, sure.
Damn, I wish I had a squeaky chair.
Oh my god, Suarez.
Bro, all I got is
squeaky
this
chair.
stupid gas of freaking G Fuel. Like, listen to this. Here.
I can't hear it.
Okay. Look at that. It doesn't even work. Oh god, it smells horrible in my room. Oh god.
That green. That's green gas. You idiot.
That's green grass.
You're
Yeah,
so.
but my magazines are leaking now.
Bruh. That's why green gas is so cheap and it smells bad.
It smells really bad. But there's a way to fix your magazines. I looked it up. It has to do something with like tightening a screw or whatever. But
You have to straight up
I'm
just
too
duct
lazy
tape
to
it.
do it. You just put duct tape on it. Doesn't matter where, just as long as the duct tape's on it, it'll fix it.
Fixed.
All right.
Bro,
I have a couple of my.
I'm gonna search up online topics we can talk about.
Look at this man.
Let's not.
This man is speeding through the streets of London. Okay, never mind. He slowed down. He's
Do
taking me to
not
an
live in
alley?
fucking
Topic to talk
England.
about to a girl.
I want to
love
tell you guys.
girls.
I want to tell you guys something. Today, I told you guys. All right, so my friends in my school now, in this school at least, we were talking today in our English class, and it was about the fact that he wants to have a party, but he doesn't know what. So I suggested he go airsofting, and he goes, "If I go airsofting, will you go?" And I said, in my head,
Hell
I'm thinking,
yeah.
bro, I haven't gone airsofting in so long that I think my bones are broken, right? Like, if I go airsofting, I genuinely think I'll have, like, the boomer juice in me. Just be like, fucking mate, look at this. I can't even shoot my M4.
Oh man. Let me tell you. So there's a new group. I think I already told you actually. There's a
No.
new group. The people that go to Matrix,
Mhm.
the airsoft place. Their name fits them perfectly well. They call themselves the Tryhards, right?
Oh
Like
my
they have a whole
fucking God.
Instagram page and everything. Tryhards Airsoft. They're really cool, really chill guys. They're like hardcore milsim guys,
Oh my God.
right? And they, if you look on their Instagram, the first thing you see is they have videos of themselves doing trainings at milsim. Like, I mean, literal trainings. Like they practice room
Oh my God.
clearings. They set up little areas for them to practice clearing rooms. They practice running and gunning with each other. They practice 2-man pushes. They practice all that stuff, and they'll be doing like the sit-ups and push-ups and everything before games. They're nuts,
You should have
right?
seen me. You should have seen me at
And
Matthew's birthday party. That was the first time I airsofted, and I accidentally team killed my own teammate.
I do that all the fucking time. Don't even worry about it. Sometimes I don't even do it on accident.
because people, the problem is that in those like simple games, everyone's kind of wearing whatever camo, so it's harder to tell who your teammates are. And plus, people run around like maniacs. So if they're running to your side and they're on your team, you're gonna shoot them. You're not gonna. You're not
They
gonna
don't
second
have.
guess
I
them.
hate the fact that they don't have, like, bands.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean?
true.
Oh,
Or,
like the
like
bands around
armbands.
your head.
colored vest,
Arms,
like,
head, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, usually that's why I like the big Milsim games.
They give you
They'll
bands.
literally force you, or they'll give you a band, and they'll also tell you, okay, if you're gonna be assigned to this team, you have to wear this kind of camo, this particular pattern, which kind of sucks because that stuff's not really cheap, but it's fair. I like it that way because
Just dip yourself in a bucket.
I mean, airsoft is an expensive hobby.
yeah, it is, but it's a lot of fun.
It's like I'm not gonna lie, it's like PC gaming. Like, you have to build up your own PC. Like, if you really want the highest quality
It's like-
PC, you have to build it up, and every part is like at least $250 at least. If you want the best ones, it's even more. It's like 500 for a piece. I think one person in my school really into computer games. But the thing is that he's trying to make his look scuffed as fuck on the outside, but so
Oh,
clean on the
God.
inside. Have you seen that one meme where it was like, oh, it can't even run Minesweeper, and then he opens it and it's just said come again, and he has like literally the highest quality shit? That's his.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He bought his family bought a GeForce GTX, like, I forgot, like
the
T180.
1080 Ti. Or
Yeah, I think so. That's the one. He goes, we bought it and we slapped it into the computer. And he goes, the thing is that they put it into the wrong computer because it looked so trashy that they thought it was like the bad computer. He goes, they slapped it into the wrong computer thinking it was mine. So now I just have a computer that runs Minesweeper
Okay.
at 450 FPS.
Yeah, because that's necessary. That's essential to your gaming kit is running Minesweeper
Minesweeper.
at 440 FPS. Yes, that's what
This
we-
man literally just goes on to Minesweeper and just like, fuck this, I'm about to blow this bitch up.
I swear to God, if it drops one frame below
It's
440,
just sucking.
I'm,
It's gone.
I'm
losing it,
gonna
dude. I'm
lose it.
fuming. I'm furious. Furious, dude.
When you lag in Minesweeper, woo!
My computer is barely running freaking Roblox Streets of London right now. Look at this, I'm lagging.
You're lagging.
Look at my frame rate. Oh my
Alright,
God.
so I was gonna say, so we were playing. I was my first time playing with Matthew, playing fucking airsoft with Matthew, and they gave me one of the guns. They didn't have any, and they gave me like this bulky ass mask and everything, like the
Yeah.
paintball mask.
Yeah,
rental.
the
So
little
I
pinball
see
mask.
Matt, and he's on the opposite team. I'm with Silva, and Silva gets killed, and there's like I was with
That
him.
was me. That was me. I remember that.
And then he killed Silva, and I was like, one of the scenarios was he killed Silva first, and I saw him kill Silva, and I tried to shoot him through like a bunch of like branches and bushes, but I couldn't get him. So I
I know
gave
that
up.
map. Were you guys playing on Big Field?
Yeah.
It was big field, and
You were in the
I'll
tunnels.
tell
You
I'll tell
suck.
my POV right
Perez, you suck. Why
I'll
would you
explain-
take him there?
I'll tell
You
you.
knew
from
you
my
had the
POV once he's
advantage.
done. No. I'll tell you from my POV once he's done.
Okay, go.
Okay, so then after that, I ran around and I saw him behind like a bunch of like playground sets. There was like playground sets. There was like a little like castle and everything. And I go around and I see him through like a little like sliver. There's like a big like piece of like dry wood or plywood or something with a little sliver. And I tried shooting him, but I couldn't aim. So the thing I do to aim, I literally put the gun all the way in front of me and look down the fucking barrel through the stock.
You're so dumb.
And I got the kill.
Crunch proceeds. All right. So let me. No. I
you
love the way
had
that
the
Suarez
advantage.
I
You
love the way
had
that
the
Suarez
advantage.
describes it. Like he describes it as like him just kind of waddling around with like a gun aimlessly. He's like, "Oh look, that looks like a bad dude," and he just.
That's all you hear. Just, oh
view,
look, a guy.
From my
So
point of
birds.
view, it's like hold the line. Like I'm ducking behind cover. Bullets are flying everywhere. You know, I'm like swapping mags. I hear footsteps. Right. Let me tell you how the round started.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Noah's on the enemy team.
Oh,
Right?
you're
Noah's
fucked.
on the enemy team. So knowing Noah, I immediately plop right down on top of one of the cinder block, or not the cinder blocks, the little, the cinder wall
Mhm.
that they have right in front of the play. You know
Yeah.
that little wall that everyone always chills out in the inter. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. I plopped down right there, and lo and behold, who's bolting across the arena? It's Noah.
Noah
and he goes,
singled you out specifically.
I shot him, and the minute I shot him, he knew who it was. He trips. He got your bitch, and he's like, "Fuck you, Matthew." So then I go bolting into tunnels, and I set up in a spot, like I went prone and everything. I'm like covered by and I see Suarez and Silva both pushing up together with their bright white shirts, and I was waiting for them to get closer.
Pause.
But then I saw
pause.
Silva.
Pause. Suarez,
Yes, sir.
you wore white to go
He wore
airsofting,
It was a hot day, bro.
and you wore white.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't have worn gray, at least.
Nah, white.
Nah, bro, the shit really bugging, bro. These temps as high as 80 degrees. Fuck out of here. You think I'm gonna wear gray? This kid,
dudes really be milsing
you
up.
already I'm gonna look back to you, Perez, because now I'm even more disappointed. You let this kid in white shoot you playing airsoft.
No, let me continue.
It would be worse. It would be worse if you were fucking wearing red. If you were wearing red, you're dead. I'm telling you. If you were wearing red, I'd
and
go
the mosquitoes,
on
and the
smoking.
mosquitoes that
I'm
are
gonna wear
that are
bright
in the tunnels
neon
area.
orange next time.
You're not gonna wear orange.
I'm gonna wear bright neon
You
orange.
better not.
You're gonna get destroyed by mosquitoes. I'm telling you right now. If you go tunnels, you're gonna get destroyed by mosquitoes.
Because mosquitoes.
Actually,
are just
apparently
still
they
there.
changed, but I haven't played it yet. Yeah, and especially if you're wearing bright colors, they attack.
Yeah, because they.
So like, yeah, so I'm set up in a little position, and I see Silva and Suarez up ahead, and they're walking right towards me, and they don't see me, but there's a ton of branches in the way. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait for them to push because I don't want to move
I
around.
don't
want
to get singled out here.
The problem is that you know what kind of gun I have, Sam. It's bright. It's like a tan, right? And that's not the bright part. The bright part is the huge orange tip.
Yeah, but that's for every gun, though.
Right. So I see Silva. He kind of stops, like, and Suarez, is right behind him, like stops right, and then they keep walking slowly. And they start walking slowly, and I see he looks right at me. He starts peeking around, and then he like lifts. So right then and there, I got scared. I hit Silva, and I couldn't hit Suarez because he's at that one little angle. Are you having the time of your life there?
Yeah, bro, I'm hitting it.
Oh my god.
Hit the nene.
Yeah. So then I see Suarez, and I couldn't freaking hit him because he's behind a bunch of branches and stuff. And then he starts shooting at me too, but thank God the branches recovered. So then I run, and all my freaking teammates are like they
Just
didn't
vibing.
Even,
They're just all in the back vibing. Like damn,
I literally,
bro. It's really crazy.
I ran back to the spawn, and I see all of them just sitting there, just with their guns down, just out. I'm like, all right, cool. So
Were they
I'm
all
sitting there
out?
holding. They were all out.
You're
They're
fucking
holding
kidding
the
me.
line.
No way.
They were all out.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there.
I killed them out.
I started shooting. I started a whole bunch of people. I don't remember. I think it was a 3v3, and I got down 3 people. So I got down one dude. I got out Silva. And I got out Silva once. And then right as I got out the other dude again, I go and I'm about to switch my mags, and then the little stock gets shot, and I backed up and I'm like,
You know when you get shot in the gun,
Did I
you're
get-
supposed to stop using that gun.
yeah. There they
What
just
Matrix? They don't care.
there they just say that if you get shot in the gun, it counts. You get out.
Really?
But
But the
Yeah,
last time we
so-
went, every time someone got shot in the gun, they were just like, "You hit me." It was gun hit, and then they just kept playing.
yeah, they changed the rules. Like now they literally have a little whiteboard that they have on it.
Because everybody
gun
laughed
gets-
every time we went, people were dumbasses and they broke the rule. There was that one kid who was really new to airsofting and he didn't know if you got shot, you're out. He thought there was like a health bar that if you got shot a certain amount of times, you're out.
He thought he was freaking Scarface.
He thought it was
He
no.
was
He
Scarface on
didn't think it was
cocaine.
Scarface. He should have thought this shit was fucking Black Ops 3 Blackout or Black Ops 4 Blackout. He was just like, bro, my armor, I'm tier 4. I know what I'm doing. Shut the fuck up, dude. I didn't get shot 15 times. I count.
Yeah, and he shot me. I don't know why either. I wasn't like facing our spawn. I was literally still in our because it was on small field. Hate small field. So yeah, it's like super intense. You know, I'm getting ready to change my mags. All of a sudden, I hear like my gun, the stock of my gun. I hear. Did I get hit? I had no clue whether or not I got hit. So I just backed up a bit, and I'm like, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna call it. And I called it, and then I hear Suarez just cheering off in the distance, like, I got him!
Did you immediately like retake your hit? Just like, nah, I'm not letting that shit slide.
You're like,
Not to
"No,
a man
never
wearing
mind."
white. Not to a man wearing white on an airsoft field. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this. Suarez, you wore white? You wore white!
I'm wearing white right now.
I am too,
Oh.
not gonna lie. But but we're not at an airsoft field. You were at an airsoft field. You were gonna get
That's the
dirty.
World
III.
That's the
World War
first
III.
thing that's the first thing I pointed out, and I took him to the field. So when he gets into the car, the first thing my mom says is, "Oh, you're wearing white to airsoft?
Why would you wear white?
You see?"
I ain't got dirty though. Like for real, I didn't get dirty.
But that's not the point. The point is that you wore white. That's just a huge disadvantage.
No, I
Well, yeah, you
blend
do
in when
get,
they
you
look
get really
at the
easy. I blend in because I'm so light. I reflect the light every time.
It's like
I
it's a
had this super
flashbang.
move. I had this super move where I raise my arm in the air and then aim it at the enemies because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sunlight just
And
reflects
no
into
wonder-
their eyes.
No wonder I couldn't see him when he shot me. Jesus Christ, man!
Swords.
I'm over here
why?
wondering, like, what's the blinding
Taste
glare?
light, motherfucker.
Taste the light. just straight up. He just said fuck it. White time. Just did you like have long sleeves at least or no?
No, I think it was a short sleeve. It's either a long sleeve or a short sleeve.
Okay, to be fair though, it was really hot. Like I was dying.
Yeah, but I
In
mean,
my
every
gear.
time you go airsofting, it's gonna be hot. Matthew,
No,
name
but
one
like,
time
it
that
was
we
like
went
above. It was like above 90 degrees. It was
Above?
Really hot. It's like
Ugh.
above.
Yeah,
90
because it was
degrees.
towards the end of summer, so it was still summer.
Like Sam, you know how usually I can run around for like a good amount of games.
Yeah.
Like I was dying after like 3 games. Like after 3 games, I had to sit out. I couldn't. It was that bad.
Damn.
Sucking on ice.
I can't.
Yeah.
No, because hang on, I'm trying to find this shit so that way it's playing 10 hours of pure silence. Because fucking Christ, my computer it
Oh,
keeps
you
turning off.
actually do that. Yay.
Yeah, you gave me
Alright,
the heads up.
Let's
So.
talk about a topic that people can relate to, because some people won't be able to relate to airsoft.
I mean, I think it's kind of funny to just hear a bunch of high schoolers bitching about airsoft.
Hey,
Connor
I'm high
hit!
schooler.
Connor hit!
I could be your mother.
freaking loser. You're such a loser. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna freaking kill you. You're so dumb, dude. You're freaking queer, dude. Don't say queer. That's a bad word. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Matthew, you remember that one time we went airsofting? I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this one thing and then we'll change the topic. You remember that one time we went airsofting and then we had the fucking Russian brothers? That's what they called themselves.
Oh my god! They just had they
gave call-outs in Russian, and the thing is that I kind of understood them. And I was like, "Oh, dude, they're in tunnels. Fuck it!" And then I turned.
Dude, I'm glad that they were on our
team. They talked shit in front of the ref. Did you remember that? They just talked shit straight to the ref. It was just they're just like, "All right, we're not gonna play the game because." Over there on that side, they have too many little kids. We're gonna switch them out for that guy right there. And they pointed at one of the brothers. The brother was like, "Man, fuck this game, bro. I'm tired of this fucking field. I want to go back to Miami Airsoft." And then he just started talking in Russian. And we were like, "What did he say?" And he goes, "Oh, he called them a little bitch in the Russian." He said that all in Russian.
I'm glad we had those guys on our team because just hearing some dude scream in Russian, "Привет, привет, сигаплоета!" and then just...
Do you remember the LMG? The fucking LMG that one Austrian guy had? And he wasn't Russian. He told us. He said, "Oh, no, I'm from Austria, but I'm not Russian."
Such a shame because you weren't there to experience it. This was on the attack and defend game.
No, I was on defense. I was on defense with him. And I'll never forget just how scary it was to watch a man with an LMG run down the shit, put it up, then all you hear is...
We were on opposite sides, but you didn't hear what I heard. All I heard was, "Yo, where's LMG guy? Where's the guy with the LMG?"
And you hear his gunshots.
Then hailstorm of BBs.
Where's the LMG guy? Just all you hear is lock and load, boys. Mission started.
No. And the way he was doing, he literally was doing like a Noah. Like, he was just walking and hip firing with it. Like, he was just walking straight towards you guys. He wasn't running. He wasn't behind cover.
It was the closest thing to a fucking juggernaut ever.
Dude, even I was scared, and he was on my team.
We literally shit our pants that day. At that moment. Look, Suarez. At that moment, our white pants turned brown. You see?
Oh my god.
Alright, now he
had the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Copyright laws. But yeah, and then the tryhard dudes that go now, they're terrifying because you remember how before I think we had only ever like seen someone use a grenade like once.
Yeah, and that one time, he used a Thunder Bee, and literally nobody knew if they were out, so just every single person that was near the grenade just walked.
These guys used literally everything in their utility. Like every single round,
flare gun.
There was multiple flash and sound grenades going off.
Like an actual flash grenade?
Not like an actual flash, like not like an actual flash bang, but it has a little flash, and it's really loud. Like it sounded louder than the Thunder Bee from what I remember. Because dude, it was terrifying. It was like a World War II documentary. I was literally crawling in the trenches.
And then you have your friend coming up to you, "We can do this!" And then he gets shot in the chest.
That's literally what happened. Someone was running up to the trench. He gets shot and he like falls down. And there's a dude in front of us who's like, he's crouched down and he's like, keep crawling. You can go around. And BBs are flying overhead. And then all I hear is, "Fuck, grenade!"
Oh my god. Suarez, if you went to like every time we went, or if I went every single time, like if you just came with us for the last, like, how many times that we went together?
3 or 4 times.
Like 5 times, I think, actually. We went once where it was just us two, plus... Never forget this moment. It's literally a highlight of our Airsoft, like, lives. It was literally just this one ref playing a game with us, and he just goes...
Oh my...
He just goes, whoa, chill. Are you guys terrorists? And we're like, no, we're not terrorists. Right? And then I had my gun aimed up at him, like, making sure. I'm like, all right, but you gotta be, like, right in front of us. He goes, dude, don't worry about it.
We give context to the game mode.
Oh, yeah, it was Trouble in Terrorist Town, right?
Do you know what that is, Suarez?
I'm gonna explain it either way. I'm gonna explain it anyways. After this, we'll move on to the next subject. But we get cards, and whoever gets like an ace is the Yeah, whoever gets the ace is the terrorist. Whoever gets the king is the detective, and then everybody else gets like normal cards, right? So depending on how many people were playing the game, you'll get different terrorists, you'll get different detective cards, right? So there's one detective and one terrorist, and he was a terrorist, but we didn't know this. He was like, bro, chill out, chill out, chill out. It's just me, it's just me. I'm like, are you playing the game? And he goes, yeah, I'm playing the game. I was like, oh, right. And then I had the gun named. I'm like, I don't really trust you though. Like, you didn't tell us who was terrorist.
He has like his hands behind his back, so we didn't really trust him.
Yeah.
You know.
And then he was like, and then he put him up like this. And he goes, bro, chill out. Like, right. And on his side, he had the anime sword. That's important. And he goes, he goes, bro, chill out. It's okay, bro. We're gonna just talk. I think it's that one kid. I don't want to snitch, but I think it's him. I was just like, but you're the one that chose. And he goes, yeah, but I mean, like, I didn't say he is. I just said, I think he is. And I was like, okay. And I put down my gun just a little bit.
He crosses down behind us.
And then he comes out with the anime sword, and he hits both of us. He goes, got you, bitches. Never trusted with an anime sword.
And he runs off.
And I'll never forget this, because we shared a look to ourselves, and we're like, is he serious? Like, he fucked us up.
We literally just threw down our guns and we just sat down. And I just looked at Sam. I'm like, did we just fall for that?
We did. We 100%. He literally 300 IQ'd. We were Pepega compared to this kid. He was just staring there, just he literally
because the man literally pulled up the race card.
He really did.
He literally pulled up the race card.
He said, "You really gonna shoot a black man?"
This is the first thing he said.
I forgot.
Up to us.
He pulled it out. I was like, bro, you're right.
Drop.
I can't shoot that. I can't do that. And he just goes, never trust him with an anime sword. And then he walked off to the kids.
Was it that he said, you guys were like, you're like, yo, we went airsofting and this dude pulls this card on us, bro?
Yeah.
He's like, rule number 1 is survival. Never trust a nipple with an anime sword.
That's the
that's what he said.
He like stabs you guys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was like a little
funny.
styrofoam sword.
It was a styrofoam sword. He stole from one of the little kids too, and the little kids were kind of annoying. They were like really like dickish.
Yeah, like one of them in the intermission or whatever.
Talking
shit. And he just just straight up shot me, and he was shooting me in the legs, and it was really.
I wanted to punt him because they're like way smaller than us, and they kept talking trash about us. Like, you guys suck. Whatever, kid. Go back to playing Black Ops 2 in your freaking closet.
That'll show him.
That'll really show him. All right, let's move on to the next topic.
Wait. One last thing.
No, we have to move on.
Please, this is about Brian.
Oh, Brian almost shot Matthew.
Gun safety, kids. This is very important.
Make sure your gun's on safety.
I don't know.
Okay, no, we did. We did tell you.
I'll refresh his memory. So either way, this is a good lesson in gun safety you can put on your podcast.
Yeah.
Right? So reason why you never point a loaded gun at someone, even if it's on safety. So Sam and I had taken our buddy, his name's Brian, airsofting because he had never gone. And I think this was also the first time you and me had gone airsofting, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Like together. So yeah. So we decided to go as a little group, and Brian, he likes to goof around a lot.
Not only that, but he's never been airsofting or watched any airsofting videos. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna throw myself into this."
Yeah, so he goes and we're talking, we're waiting for the round to start, and he has his gun in his hand, but he had it like pointed to the side, and I was right next to him, and he kept kind of shoving the barrel in me, and I told him, I'm like, hey Brian,
can you not do that?
Not point the gun at me, because I don't, even if it's just an airsoft gun, even if it's, on safety,
it hurts.
I don't really like that. It's
and then he goes, and then his exact words were, "Don't be a pussy, Matthew. It's on safety." And he was just still
and
like,
then I'm like, Brian, I don't like guns pointed at me.
And then
it's okay.
fucking 100 IQ brain, I went up to him and I was like, "Can you check if it's on safety? Because it doesn't look like it's on safety." And he goes, "Dude, I know it's on safety. Look." And he shows us, this shit's on fucking full auto. It's on full auto. And then he goes, and then I tell him, like, Brian, it's on full auto. And he goes,
he shoved the barrel of the gun into my chest. I pushed it out of the way, and a burst of BBs
came out
flying into the bushes.
Yeah.
I was like,
This is
I'm
before.
like,
This is before we find out for the full auto thing. We just looked at him like Brian, and the kids and the guys, other guys were like, "Whoa, watch out, boys, watch out, watch out!" And we're just like, "He thought, never mind, we're fine. Sorry, dude, sorry." And we looked at him like, "Brian, you're about to get us kicked out, you fucktard." And he was just like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know." He goes, "No." He said the biggest Brian thing I've ever heard. Well, how was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know? That was such a Brian thing to say. I remember looking at him like, oh my god, you easily could have just like made him go to the hospital or some shit to get a BB out of his chest, and he goes, oh.
I don't know.
All right, moving on to next topic, bro. Journalists, out of touch journalist. Anyways. Now, like I was saying, fucking journalists, I realized how out of touch they are, and I don't think it's their fault. A lot of people are saying it's their fault. I don't think it's theirs.
What do you mean?
I think it depends because some of them are out there just to get like whatever attention, whatever like.
Yeah,
they
that's
can
different.
Stretch to get
They
it's
made
whatever
a.
makes you the
Have you
most
seen
money.
that one journalist article? Literally, not even a day after PewDiePie said that he was going to take a break from YouTube, they posted, finally, PewDiePie's off of YouTube.
Yeah, I don't.
Thing
I don't
is, PewDiePie
understand
couldn't
why
see it 'cause I was on
always
Twitter.
after him.
They're always after
You
him.
know why they're always
Okay.
after him? Because he's the biggest
biggest
YouTuber,
YouTuber.
and that's what's gonna get them
And clicks.
the most. Even if
Exactly.
people hate them, they're getting
getting
clicks.
clicks,
They're
yeah.
getting that attention. They're bringing that revenue.
Poor guys. That's why I use Opera. This is not sponsored. Opera has a built-in VPN and an ad blocker, so now I never have to give anybody money. If I don't like them, I just turn on the ad
This
block.
sounds a lot like an ad.
Guys,
Sure.
I'm gonna cut it out
This
after
video,
this,
this
so.
video isn't sponsored by WikiBuy. WikiBuy
Oh
is
my God.
that will save you money. All you have to do is add it onto your browser, and you can save on Adidas.
Alright,
Isn't that
alright, that's
one
really
ad?
Funny. That's a really funny
Yeah, it's
joke,
like that
sorry.
one guy.
I
was
hate
like,
it. I hate it. I hate that ad.
That's a really funny joke, guys. But have you guys ever played Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh my god.
It's a free online game.
There go 3 of my future sponsors. They're gonna look back at this podcast like, what a fucking bitch. Just straight up to my face. You a bitch.
That reminds me of that one scene in the John Tron thing with the flex tape. He's like, I'm not in any way sponsored by flex tape, although I wish I was.
Well, I wish I was. And he goes,
he's like,
hey girl, ring my digits, bitch.
honestly, it literally felt like that thing was sponsored. Like, not that it
The
was.
second one
but
was.
it would
I remember
honestly-
after he
it would
released the
honestly-
flex tape one, he didn't. He didn't post another video up until a year later. Oh, almost a year later. I'll never forget it because literally it was just Flexio and then the video right after that, Flexio 2, where Phil Swift,
flexing.
the fucking man, was in it. I guarantee you that was sponsored by them.
That had to be. That had to be.
There's just
Phil
no way.
Swift is like he's like one of those guys that he's aware of the meme he is, and he's like embraced it, and he's really cool with it, right?
He uses it to his ads too, because now it's just like to show you the power of Flex Tape Clear. I put a hole in this boat. I was watching. I wanted to say this on the podcast. I was watching Cold Ones, and But first off, watch Cold Ones. That shit is so funny. Just see a bunch of Australians bring in other like people, just getting drunk, just getting fat drunk. Like, bro, you think about it,
God.
yo. There's
What's
nothing like that. It's way more
dangerous than
chaotic. Bless you.
Aussie, a drunk Aussie. Oh.
Dude, fucking 3 of them.
Imagine a drunk Aussie with a machine. Holy crap!
No, they have this. They said this thing on the topic for Super Mega. 2 Americans, right? They were pretty funny to watch, and then he just straight up goes. He just goes, "Oh, bro, look." Or fuck, what did he say? Oh yeah, he was talking about how one of his priests were a pedophile, and they didn't know,
Oh, hey.
right? And then he sent him letters, and he goes, and Chad wanted to change it, and he goes, yeah. So besides the whole pedophile thing, what do you guys like? Why? How'd Sendigo start? And everybody like kind of pauses, like, I don't like that transition, Chad. I don't like that transition because he goes out of context. That sounds really bad. And it did. I literally listened to the part without without the context, and it was just like, yeah. So besides the whole pedophile thing, how did you guys start Syndigo? And it was just that. And then I paused it. I was like, well, fuck, that actually sounds really bad. They just kind of just kept taking retakes. Suarez, what the fuck is up with you, dude?
Let's
talk about Suarez. Nothing much.
My underwear wearing a Naruto shirt.
Nice.
Well, that's nice, I guess.
And sipping apple juice out of
wine
thermic
glass
container.
You ever drink apple juice out of a wine glass? Make yourself feel dapper, nice and
Be
dapper.
even more descriptive.
Like
kind of
underwear. So I'm
Okay,
literally just chomping on ice.
This teacher goes and she posted an assignment on Google Docs, and everyone can see the Google Docs. We're supposed to copy it and make it like our own. And for whatever reason, now this girl saw that I was on the Google Doc, just a random girl from this class, and she just sent me a message saying, "Yo," and then she just leaves the chat immediately after. I
think she wants your dick.
I think so too.
She just said,
I think
"Yo."
it's gonna happen. I have no idea who this is, but it's gonna happen, boys.
When a girl DMs you through Google Docs comments,
She just said, "Yo."
Isn't that how that one Twitch streamer got like cheated on his girlfriend? He started cheating on her through Google Docs, and they showed like a little snippet of it. Oh no! No!
Beautiful. Look, like all I see is I don't want to say the person's name, but like has joined the Google Docs. Yo, blah 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 has left. That's it.
Yo,
all right. Good talk. Good.
Thank you.
You kind of cute or whatever. I'm out.
Actually, I think the teacher can see that. Should I just do that?
You should. Just straight up. Yo, left the chat. You kind of cute or whatever. 7 out of 10.
The teacher joined. Thank you. You
That's
get an
funny.
extra credit A.
Oh my god.
You gotta go up to the teacher, dap him up. Hey, you mind helping me out here real quick? I got a project. Make her my group partner. Make her my partner.
It's a chick.
Make her my
The
partner.
teacher's a chick.
Should we talk about that controversy that happened at a school, which I won't name, about like the supposed rape allegations of a teacher that had like retired a couple of years ago?
Oh yeah. Can we talk about that?
I don't wanna.
We'll keep out names, but the thing is, it's really weird because supposedly it wasn't really rape. I guess it was like sexual assault, but at the same time, it stated in the report she came to him every day for 3 months straight. I don't understand if it was like a one-time thing, but she came back. She came back. She liked it. She liked it.
All I'm saying is she came back, man.
No, I'm cutting that part out, bro. I can't have that in my podcast.
Bring this out.
What? Why the fuck do you guys keep putting shit that I have to cut out? It's gonna take me longer to edit. It's gonna be a shorter podcast.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely putting that one out.
I can't.
There's another
Put that one in out of context. Put that one in out of context.
Just like cut it out and then just put that in.
Okay.
Okay.
What did the Confederate soldiers use to eat off?
No, let's talk about the in touch with the journalist kind of.
Right. Like I was saying before, then we changed the topic. That some freaking teacher.
What did the Confederate soldiers used to eat off of?
Please.
We're not talking about that, Matthew.
Silverware.
This is why
This is
why we don't like you. I don't get it.
You got it.
No, I didn't get it. I just like how me and Suarez at the same time just like, oh, get it.
Oh, damn. Alright,
wow, I'm gonna just end the podcast at 30 minutes. That's so crazy.
Let's talk about journalists.
Okay, so journalists, they have this thing, right, where I genuinely don't think it's their fault all the time. I think sometimes it is, though. But it's mainly, I think, just the time constraints and their editors. Because, okay, for one, I've always thought it wasn't the journalist's fault. I think it's just the editor's fault, right? For two, I've seen a movie, well, a couple of movies. One of them's called Watergate. Have you guys seen that movie?
Oh, yeah, the Watergate scandal. I know about the Watergate scandal.
The movie is super good. I recommend you watch it. It's literally just about the
Watergate scandal.
Watergate scandal, yeah, with President Nixon.
If some of you guys don't know what the Watergate scandal, like, reiterate what I'm in debate. So it's like one of the court cases that we use. Pretty much, Richard Nixon, he was going to run for re-election, and he used his position in power to send in spies into was it? I think it was a hotel called the Watergate Hotel.
Yeah.
And the Watergate Hotel it had the opponents. The opponents Richard Nixon was running against in re-election were staying at the Watergate Hotel, and he sent in spies to steal information. And pretty much what happened was they said it was an abuse of his power, and they were gonna fit him into a peach, but he retired.
He's gonna be impeached.
Thank
He's gonna
you.
be impeached.
Thank you for putting that joke in there. Thank
He
you.
really wanted to say that one. He's been waiting for it.
You don't realize he's been waiting his whole life just for this one moment, Sam. For this one moment. God.
Impeachment.
But yeah. Wasn't it like they broke into like some file cabinet or whatever?
They did. They broke into his room.
The room.
Yeah. And then it was in the file cabinet, so they broke into the file cabinet as well.
They were sloppy, bro. That's some H.
And then, did you know that it was actually not even going to be a title? It was just going to be a sidebar story.
Damn.
That's what I think. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that journalists, what they're doing is that they're writing articles, but with the intent of it being a sidebar story, or that they're going to think it's a sidebar story. In reality, it's if it's online, it's a main story. That's the thing about people and the journalism, is that people think that journalists write as if they want like everyone to see it, but they're actually writing as if they're writing into the newspaper, saying that there are stories on there that should be main headlines, mainly politics, world problems, world issues, what else? There's tons of stuff that should be at the top, and then they write small stuff that really everyone takes out, like, hugely out of context.
Like Kim Kardashian got new Botox.
Yeah, and people actually read that and then they think that's a headline. It's not. That's just the lead that they're using in order to, get a click.
Like literally, I'll be getting like Google notifications for some reason. I get some Google notifications like, oh, Apex has a new update, new PlayStation games, and then I'll get like a random one for some reason. Kim Kardashian has new baby blue bathing suit. Would you like to see? I'm like,
yeah,
no!
those ones are just they write it as if it's supposed to be. Those ones, I guess, are technically supposed to be headlines, and the reason why I think those are headlines is because that's probably a fashion article that they just send out their things to anybody who clicks on the website for anything. And the thing is
that's
the
cookies thing or whatever, right?
Cookies, 100%.
Yeah.
Also, you shouldn't be giving. Everyone just clicks yes for cookies. You shouldn't be doing that at all. Because if you allow your cookies...
They track down the stuff you search up.
Everything you search up. Everything you search up. Not one part of it.
I thought it was just a funny name.
Nah.
No, dude, you don't want
because it's a cookie because your computer is like a plain cookie, but then everything you search is a chocolate chip. That's why it's called cookies.
Oh, damn, that's actually pretty 200 IQ.
Yeah.
Can I make
noises? Props for coming up with that. Just for that, I'm click yes every time now.
I'm gonna click yes every time now.
Can I make monkey noises?
No.
Yes. Put it out of context.
Yeah, do it. Wait, look, I want to show you guys something really quick. Okay?
Do it.
10 hours of absolute silence.
This is beautiful. Oh, I love up next.
Yeah, so for those who aren't aware, I'm showing them my web browser. I don't use Google anymore. I don't use I like the one I was saying earlier is Opera.
Oh, what is that a background of? What is that? What is that called?
Tropical Islands?
Isn't that a specific place or?
Yeah, I just seen it because it's like the tropics. So I was like,
What is it? Wait, what is those called? Though? What are those?
The tropic islands.
The
those
Bahamas
islands have a name. Those islands have a name. What is it called? It's like a really weird name.
We're getting off topic again.
Anyways, yeah, so I don't use Google anymore, as in like the browser. Like I don't go to Google Chrome. I use this one called Opera, the one that I was promoting earlier, but not promoting because I'm sponsored. But the reason why I said it was because I think it's actually genuinely good, right? You see, it's mainly for gamers. If you have the GX version, it's mainly for gamers. It comes with, I gotta show you guys on, I can't really show you guys on the incognito thing, but it comes with a VPN, ad blocker. You can use your Twitch account right over here to see who's online and who's not. You see also your account, only 63, hoping I get about 6 more pretty soon. Go to GX control, and you kind of just control like if a limit that you have on it, bandwidth, how much of the network it takes. You can go to your
I get
history.
it because 69.
Yeah, and then you have here, you come with an ad blocker, update it, stuff like that, VPNs, all for free. All for free, by the way. I didn't have to pay for anything. And then it has cool noises. Look, listen.
You really sound fucking sponsored.
Shh, listen. It's pretty cool. And then you just kind of scroll down, and then there's gaming news articles, and then there's other news articles as well. Don't know why I'm only seeing gaming
I like
ones.
that dude's nose.
Which one? This one's? Oh, where is he at?
Up. The nose.
This one. That nose.
Yeah.
Bonk. All right.
I like his nose.
Well,
pretty
someone's
nice nose.
sponsored.
No, I wish I was
Yeah,
sponsored.
This. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure this whole video is just one big sponsor. So, yeah.
No. They should call me.
Although I wish I was. Call me.
I haven't seen anybody really promote them either. That's the thing. I've only seen them, and it's ironic because their ad is on YouTube. Their ad is on YouTube, and they're just straight up just like, oh, by the way, you don't have to see us if you use us. Everyone was like, oh. Anyways,
All right.
we're pushing up on an hour. I guess I could end the podcast, but it'd just be like 40 minutes. We're pushing up on 40 minutes. I think my longest one was like 3 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, and the reason why is because we were talking about emotions and stuff.
We should do that for the next one. I can talk about my apple juice addiction.
Your what now? Apple juice addiction?
Yeah, bro. Apple juice is really good. And then my mom is like a little poopy head and then waters it down. She's like, that's too much sugar. I'm like, no! Apple juice!
That's another out of context.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Yeah. But, in biology, we finally got to the point where we're learning about diluting blood. Like how blood could be a solute and a solvent. First off, bro, whack. Second off,
whack.
Vac. We have to say we have to say it like the German people do. Vac.
Whack. That's very whack.
Out of context. Yes. Let's go. Anyways.
That's very black. You don't mind if I...
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. Das ist gut. Das ist very good. Das ist good.
Das ist funny.
Yeah, funny thing, yeah. Anyways.
Well, I need to pee, so do we end off?
Hey.
Yeah, we'll end the podcast here then.
Because I'm thirsty.
Okay, well, thank you all for watching this episode of Simple Kind of Oasis. I almost said the other one. Go check out my friends' channels at the Tropics Sea Bucket and Tropics Peaches.
Hey.
You should just look up Tropics and they'll come up. I found this out the other day trying to look up my own channel, not realizing that
also,
I didn't have
I think if you also look up like Rainbow Six Siege Top Secret Super Pro League gameplay, I think some of my videos come up.
Yeah, he has a lot of clips on Stream Fails.
Or if you search up Meaty Wax, that's also one. Meaty Wax, Rainbow and Chill. No idea how we won this, but we did. 2v4 clutch.
All right. Do you want to plug anything for you guys, you Soares, or no?
Go follow me on Instagram at the.star_geek.
It'd be really funny if I just cut it when he said "aw." He was like, I would do that. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. All right.